It's week 4 of the National Football League, where we'll see a brawl inside the AFC West. It's the Redwoods and the Lumberjacks, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, do we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see this ball thrown early and often throughout the game. And anyone who loves offensive football, this is certainly a treat. And you said it, Mike. This league has turned more and more with each passing season into a passing league. If you can't throw, if you can't generate points through the air and explosive plays, it is going to be very difficult to compete and win week in and week out in today's modern NFL.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Pringle now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
Individually, I think he comes in today feeling pretty good about what he was able to accomplish last week. It's almost hard to believe his performance resulted in a loss, Mike. I mean, 4 touchdowns. The 1 interception on a bad read where the ball got away from him. What that tells me is they need to play better collectively as a team. Get a better performance from their defense, a better performance from their special teams. Tighten everything up, because if he plays like that at the quarterback position, and as a result, the offense has that level of production, they should expect to win a lot of games.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Throwing on second down, Love. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down. Jim Harbaugh unhappy with the officials, didn't like that call, and he throws the challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just 1 challenge for the remainder of the game. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On first down, it's Love. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
His defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense, they've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them. Early in this game, that's already 2 sacks allowed.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
And while I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards, if I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game in a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. To throw is Dak. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Another run here with Harris. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. He'll try to run for it with Harris. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
He'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. From the gun, it's Love. That's pulled in, Najee Harris. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A pass taken in by Harris. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. On the give, it's Harris. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. The veteran Leonard Floyd, there on the tackle. To throw is Love. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Lumberjacks offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. Not what they hoped down there. He's given ground, going to lose yardage. I'll mark him back at the 6-yard line. Slayton is the man in motion. 2nd down, Prescott. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, he tried to get away, but he can't break free, and that is going to be a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
That is fielded at the 20. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. On 2nd down, Love. And that's going to wind up incomplete. 3rd and long. Love to throw. A marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding. Here's their punter now, as he'll come on to punt this one away. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Lumberjacks offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. The throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. So after 1, 2-0 is indeed the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Second down and 3. On the handoff, this is Chubb. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He's dropped for the loss of a yard. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Play fake. Prescott. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Here's a handoff to Chubb. And a short pickup down to the 21. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line. On 3rd down, Prescott. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Lumberjacks take the rare 3-2 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to Harris again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. On first down, right back to Harris. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. Here's Love. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Throwing is Love. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If this quarterback's offensive line had as much fight as he does, I don't think they'd be in this situation to begin with. I mean, it's not even halftime here, Mike, and they've already given up 6 sacks. At this rate, I'm not sure they're confident their quarterback's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Lumberjacks offense ready to take over once again. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. Once again, it's Chubb. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down. Now Prescott. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. A 1st down throw for Prescott. This pass is caught by Thomas. And he's going to be taken down.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. It's his second touchdown of the year. Rodrigo Blankenship on now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lumberjacks are going to open up the lead to 8. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Isaiah McKenzie now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. A run. Here's Harris. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. A 2nd down throw for Love. He's going to look for the home run ball. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Here's the punter now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Lumberjacks offense and receiver Darius Slayton get to go to work again. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I will be right back after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Prescott. He's got his man. That's Slayton. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Prescott now. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Derwin James there defensively to break that one up. They'll throw again. Dak. Metcalf hauls in that one. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. They'll motion over Metcalf. It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Dak Prescott, touchdown Lumberjacks. touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. Pringle now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Love. He runs with it. Strong. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
1st and 10. So Hopkins is the man in motion. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what has been to this point a one-sided game as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. It was the veteran quarterback Dak Prescott who had it working in the first half. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their star running back, Nick Chubb, set to take over once more. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Now Prescott out quickly to Metcalf. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up fourth down. The Lumberjacks send out their punter, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Redwoods offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Throwing on second down, Love. That is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. He's got Douglas going deep. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. Here's the Redwoods punt team now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And let's give him about 4 on that one. George Karlaftis there to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Dak. He'll try and get there on the ground.
This is all about sensing the pressure. You can see him keeping his eyes downfield as long as he can. But ultimately he decides, I got to tuck this ball and become a runner. He's able to avoid the sack, pick up some positive yards.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. He'll get this ahead for about 3. It was Rasul Douglas that time to end the play. 2nd and 7. Another run here with Harris. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. We'll go play action with Love. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On the ground, this is Harris. Room to run at the 35. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On 1st and 10, here's Love. A quick throw, pulled in by Tony. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. They'll send a tight end in motion right. On 2nd down, Love. Brought in by the tight end, Hayden Hurst with the catch.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Love. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jordan Love, touchdown Redwoods. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Redwoods are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, here is Anais Smith. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the zone read, they hand it to Chubb. And he's just pushing guys out of the way, powering forward for a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. A run up the middle with Chubb. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Josh Hines-Allen there on the tackle. Now a 3rd and 2. We'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The Lumberjacks going to kick this one. Here comes the punt team. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Redwoods offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got his man. That's Pringle. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Punting time for the Redwoods, set to kick it away. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Slayton is the man in motion. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. The extra point now coming from Blankenship. He's got it. And the Lumberjacks will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's McKenzie. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Love. Pass completed to Douglas. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's Love to throw. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 6. Love to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. He finds Metcalf on the slant. Inside the 40. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 81 yards. It is a touchdown. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point, up and good. And the Lumberjacks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. On the return, it's McKenzie. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Redwoods offense ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. A throw on the move is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. A 2nd down throw for Love. There's Hurst downfield. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Now Love. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Back to throw is Love. Off he goes. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll go, and it's Harris. And he will dive into the end zone. Najee Harris, touchdown Redwoods. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Running is Chubb. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw is Prescott.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Chubb. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Here's Chubb. And he's going to get him a 1st down here across midfield and down to the 45.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Complete. Metcalf with the grab. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. That's taken in by Thomas. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Here's a handoff to Chubb. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Chubb. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. On 1st and 10, Prescott. The outside, complete to Thomas. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. On the handoff, this is Chubb. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. Prescott now. He'll try to run for it. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lumberjacks will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Love to throw on 1st and 10. Now he'll run. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. One of the tight ends motions right. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. On 2nd down, Love. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. From the gun, it's Love. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. And that is hauled in on the right sideline, right inside the chalk. And now the referee, looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. Love to throw it on first down. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one taken in by Douglas. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Now Love. And he's going to go down. The pressure once again too much. And that should wrap this one up.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
This team's offense make their way out to take over once more. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season.